you about ready?
I'm going to start here.
And the
We're
kids are
going.
going to be scrambling for candy.
Neil Diamond and Coming to America. And we're coming to the July 3rd parade in Albert Lea, Minnesota. Good evening from KATE. I'm Daryl Amundson, joined by Paul Shea.
Hey, Daryl, how's it going?
No, it's going fine. Nice crowd here today.
Very
As a
nice
matter
crowd.
of fact, I looked down the street, or the avenue. I'm sorry, it is Bridge Avenue. I looked down the avenue, and the crowd gets thicker down there. To the, I guess, the hot spot for the parade has always been in the park.
Yeah, and when we were driving
And-
by earlier to grab dinner time, they were, 3 or 4 thick already down there?
Yeah, it can get to about 8 or 9 deep in some places. And then some places they just pull the chairs back and just enjoy what they can see and what they can hear.
Yeah.
We've got people on rollerblades. We've got
Flying by.
I was almost knocked over by 2 skateboards on my way from the parking lot 6 blocks from here.
Really?
And we also, let's see, we've had Tim Walls walk by.
Yes, he waved at
Heading-
everyone.
Heading to the fairgrounds where, of course, everything is lining up for a grand total. I think we have, I shouldn't say this, but we have 78 units. But that does not include the fire departments, the
That's correct.
police departments, and some of the other units. But it does include the street sweeper.
Yep, and the emergency
So-
response crews, and that's the street sweeper at the end.
So
emergency
you know
response.
something? That breaks tradition because usually the horses are last. Not in this parade, they're not. It's the street sweeper.
Got to keep it clean.
Well, absolutely. And horse diapers are just not the answer.
No, well, that's embarrassing for the horse.
Well, it is. It really is. We have about a minute before they are going to turn the parade loose onto Bridge Avenue.
Which is about, 3 from where we are?
Yes, indeed. We have, okay, the intersections are blocked. Everybody is waiting. The kids are anxiously awaiting that first handful of candy to get tossed their way.
You had a wickedly delicious idea before we even started. And I don't know if I should share it or anything like
well,
that.
I thought it'd be kind of fun if we were sitting back here to take a handful of Tootsie Rolls and throw it from back here and see if they could figure out where it's coming from.
Well, that would, yeah, well, and then that's the thing. They'd start scrambling, and then, we'd be in trouble after that, so. But,
yeah, I guess.
now, how many years have you been doing the parade now, Daryl?
Me?
Yes, you. Don't date yourself, though.
Don't ask me.
Is that like
I
a woman's age? I'm never supposed to ask how many.
I don't remember. I know. Oh, boy.
Is this the 6th or 7th year from this yard?
Yeah. And I think it's been about 16 years now.
16.
I think so. I'm just taking, because the boys, I believe, were in show choir, and show choir one year when they were in had a float. So there you go. And I think that was about 16 years ago. And we're going to stand,
We are.
I hope. There we go. I
Lot of
didn't
cords here.
want to tip over the table because the color guard is coming down the streets behind the, let's see here, behind something that's not listed. Oh well, I believe it's the Albert Lea Police Department. Yes, it is. Albert Lea Police Department, the first unit that is coming. And I can't get my cap on.
No, that's
That's okay, it's a flag.
it's all right. Now we are going to have the national anthem sung by Carrie Boyer.
Yes, indeed. Carrie has been doing this, I think, 4 years now.
Yeah, a magnificent job when
Yes,
she
she does.
when she puts it together. Very moving
So
and stirring.
there goes the lead car in the 3rd of July parade.
Freeborn County Sheriff's Department heading up here.
Yes, indeed. Sheriff Freitag is leading the pack.
Chief Deputy Todd Earl to the other side of the street there walking
Okay.
with them. And that's their latest
Wow.
pursuit.
What is that thing called?
I think it's an ATV.
No, I think it's a little bit more fancy.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Magnificent job from
As
the
always.
Cherries out of Era Boys. And yes, indeed, that gets our parade off to a good start. After the Freeborn County Sheriff's Department's latest acquisition and the police department comes the color guard from VFW Post 447 and the Disabled American Veterans, carrying, of course, the VFW flag, the Old Glory, and also the, I think, that is, I can't see because they are holding the flags so that they're not opening, so you can see it. But there's the POW, prisoner of war. Also, here comes the
Tomb of the
honored-
Unknown.
Yep, the well, it's a tribute to the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, and that has been a tradition in the 3rd of July parade since day one. And here comes the VFW Post 447 and American Vets Post 47 with their POW MIA You Are Not Forgotten flags. Minnesota flag, the American flag,
Korean flag.
Korean flag, and I don't know what the other one is.
That one, you've lost me
I'm
on
not positive.
that. Yellow background with 3 red stripes right across the middle. 3 or 4?
Yeah.
3.
And on the back, of course, we have the POW flags. And they have stopped in front of us as
Is it for a judging, maybe?
that could very well go. The judges are right down here in front of us,
Yeah, there we go.
unless they are perhaps taking pictures for
There you go. That sounds fun.
Very well could be, yes.
a possibility. There we go. And following the POW MIA display, we have the women's, no, that's not the women's.
Legion Post 56.
Veterans of Foreign Wars with the post commander, and I would imagine the second post commander.
Yes.
Can you have 2 post commanders?
A vintage Camaro rolling
There you
on
go.
by, maroon.
All right. Next up, the DAV, Disabled American Veterans Unit in the parade.
Chapter 16 here in Albert Lee.
Yes, indeed, and that's quite a nice trailer they have to visit other areas and go to parades. I'd imagine they're probably in a couple other parades
Yeah.
tomorrow. There are parades all over the area.
Very
but we
busy.
are the first. The first and probably the most, I think.
Probably the biggest too. Southern
Yeah.
Minnesota, ranked
Most
number 9
likely.
when we look at the websites.
Now here we go. I believe this is the women veterans of Freeborn County.
No, that's the next one down in the El
That's
Camino.
well, Yemeni Christmas.
All right, we're sneaking in units on
They're
us.
sneaking in units.
Here we
on
go.
us.
Here's your Freeborn
Here we
County
go.
Women in
Freeborn
Military
County
Service.
Women in Military Service, and they are waving, so we'll wave back at them.
Got your color radio on. You can see us waving at the moment.
Yes, indeed, and they are carrying flags. It's just a fun-looking time they have, and waving at the crowd.
Now the
Yeah,
Vietnam
yeah.
veterans of America.
Yeah, the Vietnam veterans are. Let's see, do I?
No, and then of course they're dragging the trailer for Operation LZ. It's the welcome home they never received going down in Forest City, Iowa, August
Yep.
26th through the 30th.
And that is going to be fun. I had the opportunity to attend one of those about 5 years ago. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Really a fun time.
It's the
I
Operation
learned
LZ.
a lot.
And it truly is one of those things where they get that welcome home like you would expect.
Yeah, and it's just great. We've got the United States Marine Corps, and their boat has what do they call those? Dive bombs? Frost.
Made on sand.
Sand. Boom. Okay.
Very nice look there.
Yes, indeed. With, oh, look at that in the back. The infamous picture of the,
Iwo Jima.
of the flag going up.
Beyond the yellow ribbon here in the baseball team.
Okay.
Now last year I got a t-shirt. Think they got t-shirts this year?
You don't need any more t-shirt.
There they are, waving
Well,
to the
beyond
guys
the yellow
there.
ribbon, I believe, is survey down in the park at the end of Broadway.
Yes,
Receiving
they
until
are.
about 10 o'clock.
Fountain Street. There we go, the park there.
On Fountain.
They're launching them. Oh,
They're launching.
Hit.
They're throwing them too high. Ouch. Good arms, though. Look
Yes.
at those guys are tough.
Here we go,
And
the
right
Blue
behind
Zones.
them, we have the Grand Marshals, the Blue Jones.
Susie Peterson up there in the cab. Susie, good to see you.
Susie is right there, and she is smiling, and she is waving. I think she's eating Tootsie Rolls, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know if that's Blue Zone. Chad Adams, city manager, also walking along with them there. It's good to see Chad. Practicing his parade wave right now. Elbow, elbow, wrist, wrist, Chad.
Yes, yes, yes. And we have, okay, where are we here? Ah, here we are with the Gold Cross Ambulance.
They've got the boot also. We should mention, if you're listening further down the parade routes, Stuff the Boot going on right
The
now.
firemen will be coming with the boots. We have to see that.
Yes, we do.
We
Now,
have to see the boots, and we must make sure that everything is kind of full by the end of the parade.
we'd like to see that. A nice benefiting crowd there.
Money
for the
goes to
boot.
a good cause.
It certainly does. See if they'll take mine.
Well, there's the boot over there.
There's one coming this way, right here.
Well, there's two boots over there.
Jeez, we got boots everywhere. Albert Lee
Hey,
Fire
Al-
Department here, Daryl.
Yes, indeed. And we're saluting them.
They do a wonderful job.
Yep, we certainly do. That is one of the ladder trucks.
See if she sees
Behind
me
them
up
is the
here.
fire and
I
rescue.
don't know. Hey, Jill.
My goodness. Think she'll come up this way?
I don't know. Hey, Beans.
You mean I'm not listening?
Yeah. Grab her. Got our runner here. Albert Lee Township Fire Department following up fire and rescue pickup truck. Hear the sirens,
Absolutely.
perhaps?
There we go. Now we got
Yeah, now we got a boot. Jeez.
Now we got boots.
We sent a runner.
We just sent somebody.
Here's some for you there, sir.
Keep more coming.
We're telling them down the route.
Well,
Make sure
hey,
they
yeah.
donate.
Thank
How
you
can
very
I
much.
keep more coming if you're going to run away?
I like it when he digs deeper.
Albert Lee Township Fire Department rolling on by in their emergency vehicle.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Look at here.
Okay.
See? Yeah, thanks.
Poor Jill, she had to run all that way and then
And a boot right here.
I bet she
Fire and Rescue?
pocketed. No.
She might have. You never know. Where's for a boat?
Definitely. And after Glenville, according to
That's Glen. Look at
Glenville
that
has one of
vehicle.
the older trucks in it as
Wow.
well. It's the fire and rescue truck. Behind them should be Clark Stowe. And it is. The kids, I don't know if the kids love those sirens or if the kids are kind of scared sometimes.
I'm scared by them sometimes, too.
Well, it depends on how close they are.
That's true.
Clark's Grove Fire Department rolling through the 4th of July parade.
Handing out some Skittles this year.
Oh,
Gladly.
yeah, that's a change. And the Emmons Volunteer Fire Department. Okay. Truck here.
Two young men sitting on top there. Roll on through. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but it hasn't been as loud as it's been in years past.
That's true.
Allendale Community Fire Department, Daryl.
Oh, that's quite a nice truck.
Very nice. Extended cab there for
One of the newer trucks that I think they felt fortunate to receive.
then they've got another backup vehicle behind them here. Allendale Community Fire Department
Behind
continues to
that,
roll along.
we've got a pumper truck.
Oh, these kids look excited.
That's the pumper truck.
Yeah, is that Willie Nielsen truck, right?
I thought maybe they'd have it hooked up and big space.
That would be fun, don't you think?
Only at low pressure.
That's true, low pressure.
Only at low pressure. And behind the Heartland Fire Department
Alden.
comes the Alden Fire Department.
Yeah, very impressive rig here.
Yeah, another
Well, that's
pump.
awesome.
It might start squirting water. I'm not too sure. There we go.
I love watching the kids when they load it.
Yeah, they scramble.
Yeah.
Right now, the intersection of Bridge and Hawthorne is like pigeons plucking at bread right now. They're all out there.
I saw a seagull that would have liked to have been here. Really. Poor little guy couldn't find nothing to eat.
Well, yeah, it's been scarce. What do we got coming up
We
here?
have the Albert Lee High School band
There we go.
coming up, and I would
Marching
imagine,
Tigers.
since we are directly behind the judges, I would imagine they're kind of getting in step.
Getting ready.
They're going to play for us, and perhaps they'll stop in front of us so we can hear what's going on.
Yeah, we can kind of let the third mic pick it all up, what they have for us.
Absolutely. Heck, I'd even turn my mic that way.
Oh, yeah. There we go. We're corralling the kids
Here, let me
back in.
turn your head.
Yeah. Now, with the parade, like you said, 77 units, Daryl?
77. Yeah.
77 units.
Well, if you count the street sweepers, 78.
78.
Yeah. This is number one.
Number one.
Number one, and they've always been number one in our house.
Number one on the field as well as in our house.
Albert Lee Tiger Marching Band. It's nice to see them back. It has been a tradition for so many years. I remember L.J. Cap Emmons, former band director, was a good friend of one of my aunt and uncles. And he was a lot of fun. Kids loved him and just had a great band. And now I'm not sure who the director is. I wonder if it's
We might. Take a look at that sheet.
Are they started up?
Color guard. There we go, he's flipping. As Daryl looks, we are about to be treated to the sounds of the Albert Lee High School Marching Tigers right here, Albert Lee, Minnesota.
under the direction of Suzanne Maurer.
All right, Suzanne.
Here we go. Let's listen.
Very nice here. I think they're going to start on up again.
I have the feeling we're going to see some fancy marching.
I think so too. The color guard, of course, is leading the band on past.
And you know, it is very warm and humid tonight. And I see they have plenty of people following along and keeping them hydrated.
That's very good. Color guard, cherry and black, marching band out in their blue, cherry, and white with the cherry feathers on top of their white helmets.
Well, if I wouldn't look like that can be just as hot.
There they go.
The Marching Tigers under the direction of Suzanne Maurer includes students in grades 6 through 12, and they are marching in parades tomorrow in Austin, Blooming Prairie, and they will be marching at Valley Fair in the near future. Their music selections include your grand old flags, and the theme,
From Superman.
up, up, and away.
Is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's a marching band.
Yeah, it's a Tootsie Roll.
Representative Peggy Bennett's walking on by here
Yes,
in the parade.
indeed, she is. There we go.
Daryl sneaking on down here. There we go.
My chair was back so far, I thought maybe Dan dug a pit or something.
Well, you never know with Mr. Borland.
I know, it's just one of those things.
A couple of familiar faces marching along with
Oh, yeah.
Representative Bennett. Very busy first year for her at the legislature.
Yes, it has been. It's been kind of, I think, I've been listening to her with Pete when she does her reports, and sounds like she is very, very into it.
Very into it.
Which is good for us.
Now, she came back from her special session and marched in a parade after she arrived home at 3 in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
washed her car, 2 hours of sleep, and then
Well,
she...
there's Councilman George Marine.
There he is, Mr. Marine.
And, yes, indeed. In Peggy Bennett's van.
Yeah.
Oh, look, they got water back there. Okay. Oh, the Osmond Shrine Oriental Band.
Now, this is a
They
treat
are
every
playing.
year.
Okay, they are located, I guess, in Austin.
Okay.
And doesn't give me too much information, but they're always fun. I want to know how they get their shoes on their feet.
They have to have curly toes.
Well, they're curly toes, curly toenails. Be more like it. So there we go. Next up,
I believe you're right.
is Thorncrest Retirement Community.
Wonderful community.
Yes, indeed. And Thorncrest has their bus all decorated up in red, white, and blue. And they have some of the residents at Thorncrest riding in the bus, kind of waving.
There they are. Wave to the people.
Just taking in the parade. And it's nice to see Thorncrest here.
It is wonderful.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how close they are. They're showing everybody that new stuff that they've done with the buildings. But I know it's going to be very impressive. And they're out handing out candy. Look at that. Okay, is that candy right there?
It looks to be, no, they're emery boards.
Emery board.
Emery boards.
Well, by gosh, you know, Emery does this and Emery does that.
Yeah, a little bit of emery goes a long way.
It certainly does.
Team Vern Idy?
Yeah. Vern Idy. Craig Johnson is there somewhere.
You see he driving the truck?
No.
No, that's not Craig.
No, but, oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
What the heck is that?
Bet you it's a Chevrolet.
It's do you think? I have no idea.
It's
That
a
is-
block car.
You know something? I can look right through the engine compartment. I believe that's just perhaps the shell that perhaps somebody is working on.
Yeah, it could be a little.
I don't think there's a motor in it.
No. That might be rather heavy and taxing on the vehicle
there,
like that.
there,
Oh,
there's
is that?
our guy. Sure.
You're in the Corvette this year,
He's in
huh?
the Corvette.
Now, Craig, that's a beautiful Corvette, 2015.
Yeah.
Looks to be. Is it the Stingray too? Very beautiful.
Did they make you promise not to spin out? All right.
Oh, there we go.
Do
See,
it anyway. Okay, he's going. Vern ID out there on North Bridge here in Albuquerque. And coming up, we have
UPDS Dance.
yeah, UPDS Dance, which is located out at Skyline Plaza.
Our neighbors there, yeah.
Yes, indeed. And it's awfully fun to watch the kids because they're out in the highway practicing some of those steps. And it gets to be kind of no, you're not doing it right. Let me show you. And by gosh, they work out things pretty darn good.
Now, it's been fun because in the afternoons, of course, with we've been able to watch them practice in the parking lot. So it's
Oh,
been
really?
yes. So it's been kind of fun to kind of see what they've been putting together. I know those in the parade will be amazed at the great moves they're about to put on. 50 plus dancers this year, Daryl.
Wow.
A wonderful
I'm
size group.
impressed. Of course, you know, a good dance studio does always go a long way because there's something about dance that fascinates kids.
Yeah, it's
And some of them are extremely talented, so it's nice to see them starting. And they're dancing right now about a quarter of a block from us.
Taylor Swift, Shake It Off, for those of you pop music fans.
Hey,
So
Daryl,
what-
time for your
what-
interpretive dance.
What are the rest?
You know, I don't know if that's good for camera, but, you know, I can kind of
Shake it.
shake it a little there for you, Dan.
Shake it, Paul, shake it.
Shaking it off, shaking it off.
Okay. Anyway,
Now, the Grand Marshals,
Okay.
going off of that theme, encouraged to wear the Blue Zones t-shirts this year. Seen a lot of blue in the parade.
I love this. They've got a car with 50 plus dancers dancing behind the cars. The description of
Blaring that music, gotta like it.
that. Yes, indeed. And of course, you can register online for classes at updsdance.com.
And maybe you could be featured next year in the parade.
But you know, I think there are more than 50 kids there.
There are a lot of kids in this group here, Daryl.
Yes, indeed, and they're having the time of their lives.
Oh, yeah.
Just a lot of fun.
The older girls up front, the younger, newer dancers towards the back,
Sure.
kind of showing them what to do.
That way you can steal some licks.
That's true.
Okay. And
National winners.
Wow.
Look at all those trophies.
look at the trophies.
They're going to need a bigger truck next year, Daryl.
Heck, they're going to need a flatbed.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. That is quite impressive when you see all that hardware.
Congratulations
Yes,
to
indeed.
the UPDS Dance
Keep up
Studio.
the good work, girls. Albert Lee Taxi is with us next in the parade.
Little festive hat there for the passenger.
Yes, indeed. And
We
there
wave
they
to
go.
the judges. There we
They're
go.
waving and they're waving, and they've got people walking along, handing out candy, or that's candy.
Yeah,
That's candy.
and they're working their way through.
Well, yeah. I wonder if we could call a taxi and I can get back to my vehicle here.
So some people had to park a very long ways away today.
Next time I'm coming early. I'll be here at lunchtime, Dan.
No, it was a Blue Zone thing. You just got your walk in.
That's
before
true.
You got
It was Blue Zone related. I did it on
You're right.
purpose,
I
Daryl.
just about did turn blue. Anyway, there we go.
Singing the
Good
blues.
Samaritan Society is next up in the 3rd of July parade here in Albert Lea.
Yeah, there is.
And let's see, it says
Sure
it
is pretty and
is
shiny.
Pretty and shiny.
I'm happy that the
And I
community
can't see
dug
because
deep in
they're
their
holding-
pockets.
And this bus is nice.
I love the new bus.
Oh, there are comments from
Ah.
some of the residents at Good Samaritan.
It is a nice new bus.
It is a very nice new bus. And of course, everybody out there is very proud of it.
It is, yeah.
Let's see. Now, don't turn the sign, lady. Please. The bus is really nice, fresh and clean. It rides nice and smooth.
It certainly does. Look at it. There's the residents inside the Good Samaritan Society vehicle. We're waving to
Yes,
them.
indeed. Restore, live, work, give, volunteers. Our slogan on the bus.
Post-acute rehab service, long-term care, outpatient therapy, home care, and senior living. Good Samaritan Society of Albert Lea.
Absolutely. New Richland. Oh, we have a marching band.
Another one, the Marching Panthers.
Yes, New Richland, Heartland, Ellendale, Geneva marching band under the direction, I believe, of Sam. Oh, down there, Sam Borbu.
Borbu.
The Panther marching band is thrilled to be here. It says they'd like to thank the fans for the loyalty and support, and we are glad to have them back. They were so impressive last year
They were.
with the routine that they did, and what do you say we just be quiet and listen? By the way, they come from New Richland, from Heartland, Ellendale, and Geneva, and they compete in 8 to 10 parades throughout southern Minnesota each year. They're the Panthers.
Now, Daryl, did you notice their leggings? Quite colorful leggings for the color
I
guard.
did not notice that.
Yeah. Matches their flags.
They're getting rid of the flags.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know what they're going to do.
Marching Panthers Water Brigade coming in front of us here. Very nice. Their theme this year, wild. Some great dance moves. They're clad in their black pants with a transition up to the scarlets with white helmets for the leaders, black helmets for the rest of the band with color-coordinated feathers. Very nice.
All right. They have always been so impressive with just not only the arrangements on the music, but the routines that they work into it. And every time, they have also competed. You ready for this? They are in San Diego, Orlando, New Orleans. They travel out of state every other year.
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I can see why.
And they are led by Jessica Knapp, a drum major, Callie Spooner, also with that. So, way to go, ladies.
Yes, keep up the good work. Very impressive.
trailing them, Daryl, at the moment.
Indeed.
They don't need
It's
much
nice-
support, though, do they?
Well, it's nice to get rid of some of those instruments
Yes.
when you're finished marching, because some of those things is kind of heavy.
Yeah, the tuba.
The tuba and the drums.
Yes, very heavy.
Drums in particular.
I'd be a triangle man if I could play an instrument,
Yes,
Daryl.
indeed.
How about the Marty? Is the Marty heavy to carry back to the car?
I thought maybe playing the comb would be more up my alley.
Oh, the comb and a wax piece of paper.
Sure. See, we could just unwrap Tootsie Rolls.
See, and we, yeah.
Sure, we could.
Jeez, very lovely there.
Minnesota corrugated boxes with us.
Strong member of the community.
Yeah, we've got one of their 53-feet trailers for the Ronald McDonald House, and they've got some golf carts, and they're doing a handout of candy and goodies, it says here. I don't know what the difference is between candy and goodies, but we're about to find out.
Well, if you like them on Facebook at just look for a Minnesota Corrugated Box. They're always giving away something. Today they were giving away, well, they gave away a bike a couple weeks ago. They've got, yeah, they had a Lefsa kit not too long ago. So make sure you like them on Facebook and you follow the rules, and you might walk away with some sweet swag.
Oh gosh, I like that.
Hand koozies, there's a goodie there for you. Footballs, wow, they've got a lot.
Yeah, boy, they got a lot of can coolers. Now, there's the guy that knows how to please the crowd. He's throwing a bunch of them.
All at once.
All at once.
Save some to the end.
Save, please, no applause to please, a save it for the end. Yes, indeed. Well, behind Minnesota Corrugated
Oh, wow,
Box,
look at this, Daryl.
we've got the Knights of Columbus.
What a beautiful float.
Yes, indeed. And they are kind of traditional as well in the parade. And I kind of enjoy it because their float doesn't really change that much over the years.
No?
They're always very, so neat.
Very neat.
And one nation under God, patriotism, fraternity, charity, and unity.
The Knights of Columbus.
Yes, indeed.
Their flags and the American flag draped in the middle.
Yes, indeed. Behind the Knights of Columbus, there is Tim Walls.
Representative of Walls.
Yes, indeed. Freeborn County DFL party there. And Tim is, my gosh, he's giving some of them ladies a hug.
He is, and you know, he's running. Of course, he's been doing marathons lately, so
Yeah, he has. Looks pretty good.
he's gonna have a busy weekend, I think.
I have the feeling you're right, because I bet this isn't his only parade.
This might be the beginning of it all.
And behind the people walking and Representative Walls, we have the Minnesota DFL van. And behind them, we have the Wizard of Oz.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Daryl.
I don't think we are. There's the Cowardly Lion.
I mean, he's riding in a car. He's scared of people. That's why he's in the car.
Yes, indeed. And that is, let's see here.
August 27th to the 29th
Yep.
in
The
Glenville.
Grapevine no, I haven't got
Snuck that one in there. All
yeah,
right.
they did. What we do have here is the Grapevine Twist Square Dance Square.
Oh, this is now. Do they practice at the Skyline?
Oh, yes, they do.
I've come in. It's a
Saturday night, Saturday.
raging party in there.
Yes, indeed. And if you think square dancing is easy, come down and listen to us on Saturday night.
Yeah, they have more instructions there. You have to be a good listener.
Oh, I know.
Good footwork, handwork. Now, I've noticed that they don't dance in a square, though, Daryl.
Well, I have the feeling I don't think they have enough room in there.
Oh, I suppose, yeah.
That's right. It's much easier than you think.
Now, they have 16 people at least on their float.
Yeah. Well, they take turns dancing.
Well, you might get worn out with how long the parade route could be.
It is kind of strenuous.
Yes. And they're decked out in their favorite red, white, and blue for the 4th of July parade.
Yes, indeed. And there they go.
Twisting the night away. Sam Cooke?
Yes, indeed. I was just trying to see if the caller's name was here, but it isn't. So she's doing a very good job.
A lovely job.
Kind of singing the chant instead of the way some people do.
Sponsored, I can just see one sign, Bayview Freeborn.
Bayview Freeborn Funeral. So, there we go.
Lovely
Next up,
float
according
there.
to my book anyway,
Big white truck.
is the PEO chapter CV. It is a ploy convertible with people walking. It says a play to be held at the theater, Albert Lee Community Theater. I think that must have been the Wizard of Oz.
Yes, that must have been the Wizard of Oz there.
That
All
had to have
right.
been the Wizard of Oz. And that
No,
is
okay.
coming up. That's going to be a fun play.
Yes.
Yeah, the Wizard of Oz.
27th to the 29th.
I wonder if they have the flying monkeys.
If not, I could recommend one or two.
Yeah, I know a couple of people that know how to use them.
See? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. Almost gave the wife one of those signs. I have flying monkeys, and I know how to use them.
Stand back.
Yes, indeed. Stand back.
What zoo are they
So
at?
this must be the Alley Cats band.
Yes, a cat spelled K-A-T-Z.
That's right, Alley Cats band, under the direction, I believe, of Bill Vossler. And by gosh, they do all kinds of things. They're a non-profit public service group, and they go all over playing. They love to play, no doubt about it. And let's listen to them here for just a moment. The truck that they're on is furnished through Harvest Seed Solutions, and here they are, the Alley Cats.
There we go. Now, they're sponsored, Daryl, by Thompson Sanitation of Clarks Grove, Eastside Liquor Shop Chiropractic, and the Albert Lee Freeborn County Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, indeed. We thank them for coming back because I remember they were here last year as well.
Why fight when you can poco?
Thank you very much for returning to the 3rd of July parade. Always nice to have a lot of music in the parade.
Now, last year, I think they were on a larger vehicle, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was. This is a flatbed.
Yeah.
And it's spread out a little more. Maybe
little more
they've got
room to play.
Maybe they have more musicians here.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
Could be. Salvation Army is our next unit in the parade. Major Elsie Klein, I believe, is there somewhere.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm not sure. I don't see her.
Let's see.
Unless she's walking, passing out.
She could be.
Could be.
Now, Daryl, we should also remind people that Salvation Army is doing the lunch program again this summer.
Yes, they are, all the way through August. And if you or the kids need a lunch, do not be shy. Just head down on Court Street and join them from 11:30 to 12:30. Delicious food.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh, my goodness.
Uncle Daryl gets
Thank
a blue
you,
one.
my dear.
Thank you very much.
Oh, man, we got a Frosty.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. And they're passing them out along the parade route. Everybody loves to see these.
Keeping them cool.
Yes, indeed. So, thank you to the Salvation Army. And, yeah, if you do need a meal for you or the kids, please join them Monday through Friday down on Court Street. They would love to have you.
Yes. Now, this would be the Just for Kicks dance crew. JustForKicks.com dance classes.
And Amy Stroop is apparently the leader here. And let's see. My goodness, they have neon pink and
Yellow.
what would you call it? Lime?
Yeah.
Kind of a lime top.
Lime yellowish, yeah.
With,
Highlighter yellow.
Silver pom-poms.
White sneakers and black shorts.
And they're just having themselves one heck of a good time.
Oh, yeah.
They're looking, you notice they're looking around to see if mom and dad are here.
And I'm sure they are. Grandma and Grandpa,
They're here
aunts and uncles,
somewhere.
too.
Yeah, they're here somewhere. And you can be stopped right in front of somebody in the parade and you'll never see them.
That's true. Lots of people.
Never see them. Next in the parade,
They're back.
Minnesota Corrugated Box again. They have 2 units in the parade. This would be the second of which. And it's another one of their brand new trailers. This one for the March of Dimes. They have taken on kind of a public service on their trailers lately.
Yes.
Run a McDonald House, now here's the March of Dimes. And I think they have 3 or 4 other designs on the trailers. They're very eye-catching. And as a matter of fact, you'll notice the premature born at 32 weeks, 2.6 pounds in a ham. I think it's a glove too. It's very, very kind of interesting, yet it really draws you to the cause.
It does.
Yep.
March of Dimes Foundation.
Yes, indeed, and we're glad that Minnesota Corrugated Box did that for us. A couple of units this year.
Yeah, like I said, wonderful
Yes.
members of the community.
Yes, indeed. And
Oh, there more goodies they're handing out here.
If it wasn't for Minnesota Corrugated Box, I don't know if we'd have made the goal.
And yeah, fireworks, big sponsor. We
Yes,
should
indeed.
mention that.
Matter of fact, I think they donated pretty much a third, if not more, just a little bit more. And we thank them very much. They're always so generous to us.
Now, we should know this next unit, Daryl. It is a tri-unit. It's the collaboration.
Oh, yeah. North Star Power Sports and Marine. And, oh, wow. Those are nice. And, of course, I have somebody standing right in front of me, so I can't see it.
It's all right. North Star Power Sports and Marine.
Yes, indeed, that's one of the Polaris
NorthStarPowersports.com.
Rangers, a couple of them.
XP, yeah, wonderful vehicle.
And, of course, you know, North Star has a Yamaha, Polaris, a Mercury, Victory motorcycles, Bennington, pontoons, you name it, it's there. Oh, well, thank you very much.
This is A-Rod's 3000.
Yeah, to you. We
Throw
got
it
all.
back. Throw
Okay.
it back.
And is this?
This is a collaborative. Hope Church is behind it. This is the Albert Lee Family Y Children's Center and the Ark right here in front of Hope Church.
Okay.
It's a merger.
I know.
I'll find them somewhere.
No, that's all right.
I will find them somewhere.
That's all right. We got hope.
No, I won't. Oh, I just found North Star.
Oh, little. That's all right.
Okay, they're a little mixed up, but what the hey. And so this is Hope Church. One of these parades.
I think it was back one.
You know something? One of these parades, I'm going to go and walk through the lineup. There we go, Hope Church. Decorated in some patriotic colors. And balloons and...
Are those candles? Oh, fireworks on the back. Very nice.
oh, wow, those are. Okay. I was too busy looking as to what the heck is going on here.
They're handing out water, it looks like.
Yes, indeed. That's always nice. And now we have Oak Park Place.
Jackie Hillman helping out with the sign up front there.
Yes, indeed. Jackie's walking, and that's quite a nice little car. Millie Larson. I believe Millie's in the car. It is her
100th birthday.
100th birthday. Millie, happy birthday. And the car furnished by Vernighty.
Too many more, Millie. Too many more.
Yes, indeed. And there's another Vernighty.
Oak Park.
Oak Park Place. And they're passing out some kind of thing.
Looks like the Tootsie Pops.
They're Tootsie Rolls. Okay.
Happy 4th of July from Oak Park Place on the back. Here is a band that was not in it last year, I don't think.
Southland High School Drumline, I bet this is. Yes, indeed. And they were here.
We're
Sure
okay.
they were, yeah. And they are under the direction of Julia Heimer and Emily Newfound. And the color guard is directed by Jenna Steinkamp. They are from Southland High School, which of course is located in Adams, Minnesota. And right now they are doing one of their routines just out of eyesight.
Now, you just missed it. The color guard was like acting like they were sword fighting with their flags. They acted out kind of a little bit of a,
Okay.
I don't think it's a battle scene. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it was very entertaining.
And here comes the drum line.
With their lavender tops, yellow headbands, yellow
Yeah.
sunglasses, black socks, and
Do you
sneakers.
detect something here?
All female.
They're all female. Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay. All playing lovely rural drums.
Oh, and look, they've got lavender on their sticks too, Daryl.
Yeah. Those are beautiful drums. They play them very well.
on KATE. Daryl Amundsen
We will
next to
be,
me.
We will be getting to the Twins game as soon as the parade is up the and stuff.
Pre-game would just be getting underway. First pitch at 7:10.
Now this, whoops, don't you love it?
Lynch Livestock.
Lighthouse. Okay, this is Lynch Livestock.
For your park marketing needs, call Shane in Austin, 563-422-0969.
Yes, indeed. And there they go. Nothing in the trailer, though. That's kind of...
A small little animal carrier.
Yeah, a small little animal. They could have had some little animals. Would have been kind of fun. Of course, then I'd have thought of bacon, and then I got hungry.
I was gonna ask you, do you think they're handing out bacon?
No, I don't think they're handing out bacon.
Crowd's
Next,
in control.
we have
We'll wait for it to roll by, I think.
some North Star Power Sports in Marine again with one of their Bennington pontoons.
You know, these pontoons have come a long way since your grandfather's pontoon. Some pontoons, Daryl, can exceed 100 miles an hour out on the open water.
Oh, come on.
I'm not kidding you. They've got their redesigned 3-float system on these
And
pontoons.
there's a Victory motorcycle in front of
Oh,
it that I
geez.
didn't see. How could I miss that? And there are a couple of ATVs with North Star.
And a big, looks like a big buoy on the back there, a channel marker
Look at
perhaps.
the Polaris Roadrunner.
Wow, you've got the Polaris RZR. That is a mean-looking machine there, and you got the Mini Razor up ahead. Sportsman, 570 ahead of that. That's nice.
Absolutely.
Now, Daryl, you'd look good on that jet ski.
I always wanted to try one, but I'm scared to death.
Most people don't know that it might be Polish. If it ends in a ski, it might be Polish. The jet ski.
Yeah. And is that, yeah, that's Josh. Okay.
There he is, driving the 900 Ranger.
Yes, indeed.
Merle.
Yeah, wave at him.
I'm not going to draw his attention away.
Pulling a nice Illumicraft there. There
Now
we go.
This is Marshall Street Music.
Back.
Back a page.
Yeah, I think it's
Lighthouse Center. Okay, you're right. And Brandon is flashing as well.
rocking out.
Nice place. Yes, indeed. They have a recording studios, institute, wedding parties, dinner theater, which is much fun. Huge instruments, right down there below the hill. Here's down there. You take a train to the west and find that robot.
Gotcha.
And here comes, thank you, Celeste. Okay, full music store and yada, yada, yada. Okay. You can catch them online too at lighthouseeventcenter.wix.com.
Got Noble RV right here. Now look at this rig pulling. It's got a full
Ooh.
patio in the back, Daryl.
Wow.
You don't need to leave home. You can pull it behind you. Noble
Yeah,
RV.
Hey, there's everything there. I'd like to see the inside. Oh, look.
They call that a fifth wheel. That's a big fifth wheel.
I see a leather couch.
Yes, this is very nice. Roll out right there. Looks like that middle part folds down too or
Yep.
comes out. Oh, here we
Very
go.
impressive.
Now this is right up your alley. Robotics team
As a
3633.
matter of fact, it is. Both a couple of my grandsons are in there. And there's one.
Ken Fiskus, the leader of the team.
Yes, indeed. I see Ken at the moment. He's in there somewhere.
Well, now, do you want to talk about the robotics team? They're given about, I think it's 6 weeks when they have the idea of what the rules are,
Yep.
and they must build something that will work to the specs and then compete with it. So, very, very short time
There is
frame.
their robot.
Now, what did the robot do this year, Daryl? Do you know?
I can't. I have no idea. And it doesn't say.
T-shirt shooter. What?
Well, it's a T-shirt shooter.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh, yeah, it's
That's
like a catapult. There we
yeah,
go.
it does. And see, they're throwing out some of these.
Oh, here we go. The Marching Rebels, Daryl.
All right. This is going to be so good from the United South Central Schools. And George, oh boy, I'm going to butcher this. George Vondracek, I believe it is.
Okay.
is the director, and they have performed in St. Louis, Missouri, Cody, Wyoming, Jacksonville, Florida, Disney World in Orlando, Washington, D.C., Huntington Beach, and the list goes on, and I'm going to shut up so you can hear them, and just listen to their music. They are just a treat, as always. This is their 25th season as a student activity at United South Central.
Red, white, blue, blue hats, white feathers.
Those are sharp uniforms.
Here is the Marching Rebels.
There they go. I think they're going to do a little more than march for us. Maybe not.
I think you're right. Here we go.
On Broadway.
On Bridge on Broadway.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they play on Broadway. Very nice. And they've got a pretty nice looking support trailer.
They do. Now, I'm not sure if you think there'll be any fire with the recent thoughts on things with the nickname the Rebels.
I don't know.
Everybody likes James Dean.
I would hope not.
Me too.
That's ridiculous.
Serving Bryceland, Easton, Freeborn, Keister, Walters, and Wells.
Yes, indeed. Now we've got Larson Contracting in front of us.
Oh, look at that. I need that in the back.
Albert Lee and Lake Mills. And they've got one of their Bobcats.
T770. That means business back there.
Darn right it does. And they are throwing. Can't see what they're throwing, but the kids like it.
I'll tell you what, and you won't miss Larson Contracting with those bright yellow shirts on.
That's right. Kind of a neon yellow. And they are, okay.
Oh, that's who it is.
Is that Freeborn County?
Yes, it
corn and
is.
Soybean? Okay. It's corn and soybean growers.
Giving out candy corn, looks like.
Well, sure they are. And I bet that's made with soy products.
I think so, and here's their Tassel Daga Nights, Saturday, July
Yes,
11th.
indeed. And will you look at that? Ethanol is homegrown.
It is. Green energy we can all rely
Yes, indeed,
on.
from Poet.
Oh, by refining with
Yes,
Glendale.
Ag Star, Syngenta.
And the Minnesota Soybean Research and Promotion Council.
Yes, indeed. Freeborn County corn and soybean growers, thank you very much for being in the parade. And,
Visit them at mncorn.org.
yes, indeed. You know, you can learn a lot from these parades.
You can.
Yes.
Who says
certainly
school's out in the summertime, Daryl?
can. We have here. No, that's
No,
definitely
yeah.
not that one.
Yes, it is.
Relay for Life?
Yeah, on the boat.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the sign on the front.
Oh, well, being pulled by Beckerado.
There you go.
New
No
dates
wonder I
this
couldn't
year.
find it. July 31st, 2015, Relay for Life at the Freeborn County Fair.
Before the fair.
It is before the fair this year, because the fair is about a week later than it usually is.
The honorary chair, Monica N., is in the boat.
Yes, indeed. And if you have never been to a Relay for Life, check it out this year. You will be very impressed, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing that they do all night long, walking, raising funds for cancer research.
Connie M. also in the boat, honorary chair.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know what? The deadline for your campsites was actually 2 months ago. So you can still walk in it, but the
Oh,
camping,
sure.
I think, has been cut off there if you're planning on spending the night in a camper or something
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I believe they are still selling the luminaries.
I believe you are correct on
So
that.
get yourself a luminary. Here we have
Neil.
the Pizza Ranch. I think that's who it is.
St. John's was on the front side there. St. John's Lutheran Home.
St. John's Veterans.
James Neely of the
The
Marines.
1938 Nash Lafayette. I bet there aren't too many of those on the road.
No, with suicide doors.
It is gorgeous.
33.
I Oh, there it is.
Oh, they're like tossing candy. Thank you.
Oh, yes, thank you very much. That was very nice of you.
Is this karaoke?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, could be. Thank you.
There we go. Little karaoke here. Arthur Christensen of the Army. Dale Redman of the Army. Cyrus Olsen.
Arlene Gore.
All up there. Thank you for your service.
Indeed. Very impressive. Look at the uniforms.
Yeah.
I thought one of those Navy uniforms hanging in the closet. I wish I could get into it. But,
You look sharp, I'll tell you that.
oh, yeah. Right now, I'd make Ernest Borgnine look good. Thank you. Third Land Productions.
Topol Entertainment.
Total Entertainment. From dueling pianos and comedians to DJs, MCs, bands, and Vegas style shows. As seen on TV, some of them. So
Very nice.
Got some beauty
There's the
queens
St.
coming up.
John's bus, the new one.
Decorated out with
Yes,
the
indeed.
signs and labels of different branches of military.
Yes, and what an impressive display that. Look
Red,
at all
white,
the
and
pictures
blue.
on the back of the flag.
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely. Now, this is
Lifetime Shingles. Community Impact Nights. I missed it. Oh, that's Pizza Ranch, Daryl.
that's the pizza. Ranch.
There we go.
Beauty queen.
Okay.
To the left.
Oh, here we go. There she is. There's McKenna and Presley Johnson.
The Milkmaid and Freeborn County Dairy
Dairy-
Princess.
Yes.
Yes.
Presley comes from a long line of dairy princesses. Her sister Haley was one
And
before her.
They do such a nice job.
They are going to find us something to milk again at the fair this year.
Okay.
Maybe we could have a dueling milk off.
Okay. You want?
Yes.
The good news,
I'll
the
bring
elephants aren't coming back.
I'll bring my old milking stool. I beat the dairy,
Ooh.
the dairy queen of the state one.
Really?
Well, this, the Sons of Norway.
There they are.
Darn right.
They're
Nothing like
Vikings
waving
boats.
at Norwegians. Got one of the old, Danielle Leonard's is on the back,
Oh, there we go.
doing his thing, singing.
There is a lot of music this year. Tom Jones letting us know. We believed it, but man, plenty of music.
And I appreciate that. All right, Sons of Norway.
Sailing into the sunset.
Well, they're celebrating 110 years
This
this
wonderful.
fall. So there you go. Sterling Drug is passing, and they've got some of the. I don't know what they're passing.
Sterling, part of the team. It says on top, great floral arrangements, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they've got buckets of something they're handing out.
Yeah, well, you know they're close to the store. If they run out, they can run in.
Yeah, right up there on Bridge.
Yes, indeed. Zion Lutheran Church, which we're just across from, has a float in the parade, and it says "Teaming Up for Jesus."
Yeah, wonderful float there.
Yes, indeed.
Miniature church.
With some beautiful flowers on it around the church, and several of the kids. I love it. Oh my goodness, we got clowns.
The
We got
Osmond
clowns.
Shrine.
The Rochester Merry Medics. It's a clown parade unit for the Osmond Shrine in St. Paul. They travel throughout Minnesota and Wisconsin. And since 1969, they've been dedicated to raising funds for the Shriners Hospital for Children and the kids they serve. And they have a network of 22 medical facilities across North America. Children with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal injuries, cleft lip and palate, all eligible for care. And here they are, performing for us. Right here in the 3rd of July parade. And they're having fun.
They're locking
Wait
them
a
up.
minute, they're locking them up. I
Boo.
don't know what the heck. Boy, that clown top is very kind of rough.
Yeah.
I don't think you locked that door though.
I don't think it's secure as well as he thinks it
I
is.
don't think it's secure at all.
We might be having another jailbreak, ladies and gentlemen, if
I
you see
think,
it.
well, you know, if you see a clown running, don't worry about it. There they go with their medic unit, ambulance, and one of their trailers as well. So there you go. And you can email Rochester Mary Medics at
gmail.com.
gmail.com if you'd like more information, or perhaps you'd like to talk to anybody in the store.
Wonderful cause that they do there, Daryl.
Yes, indeed it is.
Now, this is one of our other neighbors that is up next.
Albert Lee Vet's Clinic.
Yeah, the VA clinic they just put in on the other side of the Skyline Plaza.
Yes, indeed.
A welcome
I think
addition.
somebody just escaped from the clowns.
I think so
Yeah,
too.
I told you he'd get out.
Yep, he didn't close it. Oh, he took his vehicle. He took the police officer's vehicle from him.
Well, you know, I told that guy to watch that vehicle.
That's true. Don't leave the keys in it.
It looked pretty fast. And this is the VA clinic, and they have a red, white, and blue theme, as usual, on the
Yes.
roof. It's very pretty, I think. Look at the balloons, and the kids are having a good time,
Grand old time.
passing out candy and riding in the parade. That's always such a great thing for a kid. I used to do that many, many moons ago. Back before parades were parades. Oh, here's Freeborn Mower Cooperative Services, otherwise known as the Rural Electric Association.
They have a wonderful vintage pickup truck.
Yeah, can you imagine seeing that thing come up your driveway with your very first electric wire and hooking you up?
They weren't that high up, judging by the ladder on the back
No,
of that
the
truck.
ladder is kind of, well, it's two ladders though. I wonder if it fits together somehow.
Maybe.
Could be.
Now
But
they're
now
following.
look what they're using.
Yes.
There we go, super. Freeborn Mower Cooperative Services, and one of their, that's the,
Digging implements.
that's the thingy that they put the poles in with.
Yeah, very nice there. Nice rig.
Right, and look, there's still dirt on it. It's been active,
Just came from the site today.
probably. Somebody's got a new pole. We've got Waste Management up next, and they have a truck, a couple of trucks actually.
Some cans. The
Well,
mixed
there's-
recycling now, of course, in town.
Yep.
Single sort.
Oh look, they've got a recycling dumpster.
Now that is impressive.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. Matter of fact, I took the recycling out before I came today.
Well, that's good.
Yes, indeed. I guess I'm the only one that can figure out how to open that door and get through.
Well, you know,
There
it
we
is
go.
it is a little tough. I know that.
I know.
We've got a box we use.
There you go. I couldn't use a box. The cats would use it.
Oh yeah.
So there you go. And they are passing out candy. And of course they look. Oh, look at the dogs.
Oh look! Oh, there's several of them
Yeah.
And
Just gorgeous.
wearing their safety vests.
Yes, they are, and they look just fantastic.
Looks doggone fun, Daryl. Doggone fun.
A couple of the dogs want to play with the kids instead of walking on the road. They're having a good time. Next up, we've got the over 60s band.
Stars and Stripes Forever is what the band will be playing.
So let's go for it.
I got it.
Okay. The crowd is beginning to stand, clapping along. The Over 60 Band is sponsored by Total Gas and Rock, Dave Platt State Farm Insurance, Elenco Wood Products, and Security and Minnesota.
Thank you for sponsoring this lovely band.
Darn right. It's nice to have a lot of music in Philly.
I like their float.
Yes, indeed. Founded in Gaylord in 1953.
Wow.
Wow, I can tell you exactly how long ago. That was 62 years ago.
62.
Yeah. Our Savior's Lutheran Church is in front of us right now.
320 West College Street.
Yep, and there it says only one team wins, And they've got a scoreboard. The final score: Jesus 1, Satan nothing. So there you go. Oh, look, they've got a little halo on the Jesus one and horns and a tail on the Satan board.
Very well done, creative.
I have a feeling the kids kind of put that one together.
Hey, maybe, yeah.
It really takes. I can't remember how many different judging categories there are. Several different ones, and I think there's a children's one. And that probably is one of the floats in that particular. I'd hate to be a judge.
Very tough to do, I'll tell you
I
that.
can't remember half of what's gone by us.
Everyone gets 10s when I get judged.
Yeah.
This guy always
Yeah, and
finishes
then just to
high.
make sure it doesn't look right, I give somebody a 9.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, look, there's a little helper in the window of the truck for Casa Zamora.
Casa Zamora. I wish they were passing out some of that good food of theirs.
Yeah.
That is darn good stuff. Out there on East Main Street, they're teaming up for America
They've got beads.
and have been serving delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine since 1969. I believe. And it's always a pleasure to sit yourself down on there.
Thanks for being our hometown heroes on the back of there.
Yes, indeed. And they're using Louis Armstrong. What a wonderful word. We've got Fantastic Sam's.
This is where I go to get my hair cut. You do a wonderful job, Daryl. Not much of it to cut.
I had mine done up there, too.
Well, you know, between you and I,
Once upon a time.
I get the practice done.
I'm waiting until I'm sure that it's summer.
Now, are they cutting people's hair throughout? Because they've got the chairs.
Oh, yeah.
And they've got the hair cloths.
I wouldn't try to cut that first guy's hair.
Yeah,
That's that phony hair on the cat.
a little risky there, I think.
Just a little. Look at the dog.
And they,
Gorgeous.
the Fantastic Sam mascot is in
In
the
case you
crowd.
can't tell, I love dogs. We have the Jim Lawrence Orchestra.
No.
coming up next. Yeah. Swing band on a parade trailer. And they are from Mankato, Minnesota. Let's listen.
A lot of drums.
That's not fair. That's pork. Oh, look, the RuPaul Czech Festival from Myrtle.
Food, beverages, and a kolaczki or two.
Yes, indeed. Tickets are $10 in advance, 15 at the gates. That'll be Saturday, September 12th. And that's 3 miles north of Myrtle. And they will be featuring Molly B from the RFD TV Polka Party.
The Molly B.
The Molly B.
Looks
I
like she
don't
plays
know.
a bevy of instruments.
Yes, she does. She, I believe, plays 14 or 15 different instruments. And I'm not sure. I wonder if her TV team is going to be with her.
If so, that would be nice.
Be kind of interesting. I'll tell you that. Next up, KIMT TV3 from Mason City,
Yes.
the CBS affiliate.
Wave to the
And,
people.
They're throwing out stress balls.
It's a theme this year.
I kind of like that idea. You know, I play with one of those stress balls every time I watch the news. So anyway, it's just one of those things. And next up is
Christensen Plumbing and
Christensen
Heating.
Plumbing and Heating.
Very American here. The gentleman in their
Oh yeah.
red, white, and blue board shorts. One has got a plunger and a mustache. He's a plumber.
Yes, indeed. I bet he's a very handy guy to have on the parade route.
Yes.
No doubt. So there they go.
Christensen Plumbing and Heating. Thanks for coming.
Thompson Sanitation is next.
There's
from
a
up
young
there
man.
in Clark's Grove.
In a half a trash can. And a
Oh,
young
that's
lady
right.
over there.
I wonder who threw away a perfectly good kid.
Yeah, bottom half.
Yeah, there you go. Locally owned, and by gosh, they're having quite a group of their employees walking behind the truck.
Yes.
And that's a brand new garbage truck.
Powered by natural gas.
Really?
Compressed natural gas.
Right, well, there you go. Stewart's Construction should be next.
Yes, you are correct.
They are from Alden, Minnesota.
Okay.
And they are in the 4th of July parade, I believe, for the first time.
I believe you are correct here. Look at them. They're throwing some candy out here.
And we welcome them. It's always nice to have additional units.
Their higher event is their slogan.
Absolutely. And now, we got the guys from the other side of town.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you can tell who they are.
Yeah, well, we can tell.
Oh.
Well, my gosh, they even got a couple of people out there.
Walking in it this year.
Wait till I catch up with them. That is KQAQ and KQPR. And they are passing out candy. Oh my goodness.
Gobs of candy.
Yeah, little breaks as a candy goes.
My teeth have already started to hurt with the amount of candy.
Absolutely.
Very popular though with the kids.
There's the classic country car.
Uh-oh, he's loading something here. He's loading. There it is. Waving to the. Uh-oh, what's he got? I'm unarmed. Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
I don't know.
It's a bad shot.
Nice to see you
guys.
guys.
And look at this. 4th of July free car show. Skoga's got a car in.
You know all about this.
Oh, yes. It is tomorrow afternoon, I believe, starting at 2 and running till about 6. And you can bring your classic car up. They'd love to have it. There is no registry,
No fee.
Entrance fee is what I'm trying to say. But Skog didn't tell me this one had 3 cars.
Do you think they have radios in those things? Gotta be hard to hear.
I'm not sure. I'm looking in the arm frame. I don't see anything in the dash.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like just a padded dashboard. And this one, the blue in front of us, looks like there's a radio in there.
There's no radio on this one.
Anyway, by gosh, right now we have the FFA in front of us.
Oh, a good reminder on the side of it. Stop by their food stand at the Freeborn County Fair.
Do it frequently.
Yes.
Good food. And they're really nice to serve you too. So there you go. Now we have the
Super massage, super prices.
it's worth it massage studio.
There we go.
Soft chiropractic.
Wonderful.
Right there at 139 South Broadway downtown. They promote health and wellness. And I think that candy is making some of the kids well already. Look at it.
Yeah,
They're getting up.
they're healed.
Yeah, and now we have the crazy people. The Albert Lee Shrine Club. And they are, we like to call them the cars.
They are fun drivers.
Parents, keep your kids back, please.
Now, some death-defying stunts here. This is the figure 8.
I wonder how long it takes them to learn to do these things.
I'm not sure.
I'm not either.
And
Why are all the cars red except one?
it's the lead car.
Oh, I thought maybe never mind. I'd rather not go.
Now, they're bedecked with their American flags flying in the wind.
Yes, indeed.
Now, how many years have you remembered the Shriners?
I have remembered them from when I was a kid.
Same vehicles, I bet. Yeah.
Probably. One of those I've got some colors.
They're lining up to salute the judges at the moment.
All right. Yes, they are. That's starting to
I think there's a reason they come pretty close every year for best exhibitors during the parade. Oh, they're saluting the other side of the street now, Daryl.
Yes, indeed. I love what those were.
That's their horn, I think.
Yeah, that's the horns, but you know, that's what they were doing.
Oh,
Those
and they're
vehicles-
off.
Those vehicles are very well kept. And I believe each one of them
I would hope so, yeah. Very handy gentleman.
Yes, indeed. The Albert Lee Shrine Club, it says, we drive civic.
1-800-8-CIRCUS. That's 1-800-8-CIRCUS.
Minnesota State Fair, Tennessee. There we go.
And it's neat watching
Is
them
that
unload
what
on that
they call
trailer.
all those cars?
I watched them unload at a parade earlier this year.
Okay.
That, if you want to see some great coordination,
Yeah.
that right there is what they do. That's whole team gets out.
And as if one wasn't enough, we now have the North Iowa Shrine Club from Manly.
Oh, you burned out there in the street.
Yeah, he's kind of burned out. And now they've got a completely different style car.
Yeah, a little more of a
More of a-
1950s, I think, right?
More of a sedan.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. He's going around giving high fives to all the kids.
Stay seated, though, kids. Stay seated.
Stay seated, please. And they are, woo. The kids are eating this up.
Oh, yeah.
They love that kind of football.
And of course, oh, he got that one good. He really wound up for that high five.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, the Grand Marshals this year, if you're just joining us, the Blue Zones team of Albert Lee, lots of different civic leaders, part of the Grand Marshal float at the beginning.
And it was a good choice. And that's one of the hard things every year, to decide who is going to be the Grand Marshal parade.
Yeah, it's got to be a difficult decision that's not taken too lightly by the committee.
No, it isn't. It definitely is not. Next up, we have Anytime Fitness.
All right, are they working out? Because it's any time.
Oh, I think she's working out.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, she's bouncing. Oh, they're passing out water.
Oh, water bottles this year. Hey.
Right.
Oh, man, they're just launching it.
They are launching them. One of them just about came straight down.
Yes.
And they're passing out certificates of some sort.
There we go.
And
It's in the Northbridge Mall, right?
yes, it is. Northbridge Mall. Right kind of before you get to Dummins.
Yep, there we go.
All right, so Anytime Fitness.
Oh,
water
this-
bottles are going to be handy.
This is one of the I look forward to every year.
The super mileage team from Alden County,
They did very well this year.
under the direction of David Bosman. Or Bosman, I'm sorry, David.
First experiment. Oh, what is that first concept? I missed it. I went by too quickly. One of them though was on the Blitz with Jim Saunas.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm blanking on the name, but went to I think Michigan to compete with almost the whole country, and all the cars were there. You know, big
Yeah.
Ford, big Chevy. Quite an experience.
And here's more.
Wow, they sure put them
Look at
together,
some
don't
of
they?
those cars.
Built by the kids.
Yes, indeed, designed by the kids. And they have had such great success with the super mileage thing over in Alvin.
Yep.
That everybody was kind of wondering how they'd do, and man, have they brought home a lot of notoriety with it.
A lot of hardware too.
Darn right, we thank them for being with us. We've got home away from home daycare.
Nice little setup there. Pool, slide.
Oh yeah. Is there any water in the pool?
Doesn't appear to be.
I don't know. I think I see just a little bit.
Teaming up
But
for
look at the
America's
kids.
children.
My gosh, they've got scooters and they've got bicycles, tricycles, a wagon full of something or other. Looks like some water or something maybe for
Yeah.
the kids. Okay.
Now,
Strollers.
this is a big group.
This is a darn big group. And wow, it's all daycare kids, past, present, and the daycare parents. I guess, would you believe Home Away from Home Daycare is celebrating 20 years now?
Maybe some of those parents went to daycare there.
You know, that's a possibility. I never thought of that.
Now, look at this vehicle.
Next, we have interstate packaging. And that's out, of course, on Margaretha Avenue. And, oh no.
Uh-oh. I think we know them.
Yeah, I know them, and they're not going to make it this far, which is all right. Yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes, yes indeed.
Oh,
I knew we'd be pelted.
you gotta love that.
I just had that feeling.
Is the hat a part of interstate packaging?
I'm trying to figure that out. Must be.
Yeah, 62 still. I think that's...
Yep, that's them.
So they had a motorized
And there is
Uncle
one of their
Sam hat.
trucks. Yeah. There is one of their trucks.
I just love their slogan, Daryl. Because what's inside matters.
Yes, indeed, it does.
Interpackcorp.com.
There you go. Well, Mr. Jack Sparrow is supposedly coming.
Well, you know him. He's a ladies' man. He might have gotten caught up by a fair maiden.
This early in the parade?
Well, he, that Jack Sparrow. Maybe he double parked the Black Pearl and he's got a...
Well, you know, keep Mr. Sparrow away from the old pro. And we'll be
Yeah, we'll be all right there.
Yes, we certainly will.
A little bit of a ladies'
And
man.
I'm not exactly sure. Well, something's holding us up here.
Do we want to get a legal in real quick?
I suppose we can. 20 minutes past 7 o'clock. From AM 1450 KATE, Albert Lee, Minnesota. Welcome to the parade.
All right.
Okay.
Legal.
My goodness, I didn't know we had the singers here.
Oh, yeah, well, I have the backup band in my pocket.
I wondered what that was.
That's why the pocket's been moving around quite a bit.
But you were just happy to see somebody. We have, okay, this obviously.
Oh,
Jack
this
Sparrow.
is
ShineFest.
ShineFest.
ShineFest Tractor Ride. And the ShineFest Tractor Ride is coming up very soon. As a matter of fact,
July
it is
19th, is that what it says? 18th?
July 18th, I believe. And I don't recognize either person driving.
7:30 a.m. rolling an old John Deere.
7:30 a.m. they will have the ShineFest Tractor Ride breakfast. And I believe they leave the fairgrounds about 8?
8 or 8:30, yeah.
8 or 8:30, I'm not sure which.
You know who's driving the Oliver, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Captain Mark Light. There he
I'm
is.
gonna-
Captain Light, good to see you.
I'm going to give him some applause because nobody else will. I have known him
Now,
since he was just a pup in the fire department.
and of course, ShineFest, a wonderful community involvement there, helping out. And they do it twice a year. They do a winter one, right? A
Yes,
summer one.
indeed. There's a super farm hall in Cormick.
There we go. Super M.
1956.
Very nice.
Yes, indeed.
Here's an American machine, the Workmaster by Ford.
701. And there's no date on it. Darn it.
Some people don't realize Ford was originally red.
Yeah, it was. There's a John Deere. Nordine Krieger is driving it.
Good to see you, Nordine.
Yes, indeed. And, well, he'd never drive anything but a John Deere.
Well, some people live and die by the deer.
I know he does. There's another Ford.
620 model.
It's white. With red.
Very nice there. It's got the weight on the back.
Of course,
Keep
I
it
wonder
out.
if that has been kind of refurbished.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure that it's a Minneapolis Moline.
He's a Moline man.
Yeah, that I know has been refurbished. Because I don't think they'd have painted that color there.
That is a lovely, lovely machine.
Gray and orange.
Gray and orange?
That's the colors.
Gray and orange, that's the colors. Oh, here's your friend, Jack Sparrow. I told you he double parked the Black Pearl.
There he is.
And he's got a pirate bride with a young child walking along the street, I think.
Oh my goodness.
Mrs. Sparrow.
If he gets any higher, he's going to have a little trouble with some birds in the trees.
Yeah, be careful there, Jack.
Here he comes,
Mr. Jack is a very busy man, Mr. Jack Sparrow.
walking down the street.
Riding
He's not
along in
walking,
his,
he's riding up there.
I guess I said he's got a pirate mate behind him there in red. Now I see him.
Yeah. Somebody told me he actually did at one time climb down out of the crow's nest.
Really?
And he got mobbed so bad he couldn't get out.
So that's why they keep
So
him
he
up there.
stays up there, yeah.
How does he pilot his ship without
You know, I don't know.
without a sail? That's a mysterious.
Bridge Avenue Current.
Oh, that's true. With the current down bridge, that's right. It's a little bit of a downhill slope, so yeah, he should be all right. Now he's a very busy man. He's in numerous
Somebody
parades.
must be remote controlling it somehow? Or is there somebody actually under there?
That's what I don't know.
Because they've got a hole.
Oh, he hit a rock.
Well, yeah.
Not having a driver.
Oh, I see. He's got a control up there.
Ah,
He's got a control at the top of his mast.
there we go. Oh, here we go, Daryl. The Albert Lee dance team.
Okay.
ShineFest. There
Albert
we
Lee
go.
Dance Team, under the direction of Sherry Wangsness.
25.
And, let's see, 25 dancers, plus a few parents. And they're going to stop and perform along the way. They will sell water, it says here, and throw candy.
Better than selling candy and throwing
Throw
water.
water.
Yeah.
Although I think throwing water would be kind of refreshing.
You know, I think last year was a little bit hotter, but this
Yes,
is
it was.
still a very nice day for a parade. Thank you
It's
for
just
joining
perfect.
us.
Yeah. And everybody is not a person that's left.
No, I think we've actually added people.
Yeah. I'm looking down to the south, and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's really filled in down there.
Wonderful attendance.
Yes, indeed.
And of course, since it is a dance routine, very.
There they are.
Do you know what song you're playing? Can you hear it?
It's kind
Hear it,
of
that doesn't mean I know it.
kind of difficult to say what they're doing
Yeah.
because everybody is standing.
Oh, there we go. ALDT, Albert Lee Dance Team.
Yes, indeed.
Very nice. Oh, high kick routine going on here. Very challenging. This is something that they look for when it comes to judging time. Now I'm not sure if it's just the high kick dance team or if they've got jazz in there as well.
I could do that.
I've seen you do it in studio once or twice.
I probably wouldn't be able to move after it, but
High tens here.
they were really cooking.
Now, of course,
That was amazing.
dance made the news. Wasn't Albert Lee, but Faribault not too long ago, of course. That was you don't always see those stories come through the news.
No, you don't.
Albert Lee Dance Team, though, they do it the right way, doing their own choreography. And here they go with their water and candy, Daryl.
Yes, indeed. Support your dance team. They will definitely, appreciate it.
If you're further down, if you got $10, you can get a decal. They're selling decals too.
Now,
Oh ho
we
ho!
have the Albert Lee Community Theater.
I think we know who's
I think we
singing.
have a little bit of South Pacific.
Looks like Greece.
Greece.
Sounds like Greece.
I guess you're right.
Carrie's singing.
That's Carrie Boyer singing with Dylan Kircher.
I'm lost.
That's all right. Oh, there's the Little Mermaid, I think, right there.
There we go.
But very nice. Cinderella. umbrella riding along on the parade floats. Very, very busy year for Albert Lee Community Theater so far.
Yes, it is.
Here's
Their
Hollandale.
Yeah, their current production is South Pacific.
Yes.
That's right.
Starting
I
soon.
thought they would be doing South Pacific. That's the Hollandale Christian School in front of us now.
Handing out some candy there.
Yes, indeed. K through 8 Christ-centered education, and looks like they're having an enrollment.
Sign up right now.
There you go. And they are having a lot of their students passing out candy.
And they've got a very tasteful sign, "Thanks Veterans," on the side of their bus.
And we cannot forget the veterans. Without them, we probably wouldn't read it.
No, we might be speaking a different language, Daryl.
And it wouldn't be Norwegian.
No, I don't think.
okay.
I think you're
Might
right.
be.
Yeah, okay, there we go. We have Remax properties coming up.
Watch
in front of us.
this.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, watch the stoplights.
Watch the wires.
Yeah. That's now for those who
That
haven't
must-
seen this
sure.
yet.
That's the basket for the balloon.
Yeah, the hot air balloon. He's just lighting it up here. Here he comes. Oh, you can feel the heat.
Woo!
There we go.
Feel the heat.
A couple of marshmallows there, we would have been set.
Yeah. A couple of graham crackers.
Yeah.
Of course,
And the
Remax
Remax
is
team
known for that balloon of theirs.
handing out their water bottles.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Remax.
All right.
Oh, look at this.
This is Dave Severson's.
This is a GTN. I can't. Oh, it's a Dodge Viper.
It's a Viper.
Wow.
And it's even got a windshield.
Wow. Yeah, no teeth, just a windshield.
That's a windshield Viper. But anyway,
I saw what you did there.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
Oh, that's okay. Home of the $15.95 oil change.
Well, I think they just blew the balloon. But
I don't know where that came from.
I don't either.
Dave Severson's.
Yes, indeed. Dave Severson's performance, of course. With,
There's a.
wow, that's a Jeep XP, I believe. Oh, it's
Polaris Razor RZR
okay.
XP.
all right.
And-
Behind that, of course, we have a Mustang.
A Saline Mustang, and he's revving his engine, wants to see if people. I don't think he.
Oh, yeah.
There he is.
All right, Dave Severson's.
Thank you, Dave.
Yes, indeed.
Located out there on East Main Street.
Yes, indeed. Kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, right down there.
Uh-huh. Next, we should have the Bayside Water Ski Team.
Yes, I think you are
show
correct.
Team. And,
Yeah, there's a boat.
Yes. And I would imagine they have their crew walking behind, going through some of the routines that are in their current production of The Avengers.
Yes, and they are dressed.
And they will be performing tomorrow afternoon at the Edgewater Bay from 2 until 3. And if you haven't seen one of their shows, go. And if you say, well, we're having a... don't worry about the food, because Hy-Vee has their snack shack out there.
That is correct.
Plenty of good food, plenty of talented people, and the skiing is just amazing.
They do a wonderful job being pulled by Dulles Excavating out of
Yes,
Wells.
indeed.
There we go.
They've got a Jones in the back of the truck.
Now, is Tom Jones going to be performing for us today?
I think he's going to be.
He's giving me a no. He's saying no.
Tom is going to be doing. Tom is going to be doing, I believe, a triple. Off the
A triple
jump.
nap, he's telling you. A triple
A
nap.
triple nap.
Now, these kids are scouring the streets looking for candy as
Pyramid.
the Bayside team gets into their pyramid formation, Daryl.
There they are.
Very
Yes, indeed.
daring out there.
Yeah, they're used to this on water.
Yeah, no net.
Gotta watch out for the bridge.
You have no bridge. Yeah.
Not even a Frankie.
Now they've got superhero costumes on. Some of them do for the Avenger theme.
Yes, indeed.
Captain America, Robin,
Uh-huh.
Bayside ski T-shirts.
Yes, indeed. Nice having rude motors on that boat.
Yeah, very nice.
Yes, indeed. And boy, I wonder what the youngest member of their team is. There's Mike Murtaugh.
You know, you start water skiing. It's a lifelong sport once you pick it up. So.
Mike's daughter Erin is one of the contacts for the Bayside team. So
Oh, okay.
if you're looking to get in touch with him, that's the way to do it. Country Inn and Suites. I think we got an out of place here.
Yeah, I'm looking here. Once red, always red. It's in our blood. Is there International Harvester?
Yeah, it's an international.
Countryside
for?
Novelties.
Countryside Service. Okay. Well, that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Countryside Service from Alden.
Yes.
And they have a bunch of people riding. We have a farm wall being pulled by an international harvester.
On a red.
And a flatbed. And some hay bales, and they're having a good time.
They're launching candies out there in the
I
crowd.
wonder how old the youngest member of that crew is.
9 months, a year.
It's just about a year.
Interstate Motor Trucks of Albert Lee, Rochester, and Mason City, Iowa.
Yes, indeed.
Pulling their. Now, last year, was it the boots that they pulled last year? The boots
I
and the
think so,
gun? Very
yeah.
moving tribute last
I
year.
think so. And let's see here. They're out there on Sorensen Road in Albert Lee. And I don't have any more information. I wish I did.
Freeborn County Snowmobile Club Association.
Okay. Freeborn County Trail Association.
Yeah.
They have,
Quite the tour.
is that one of the,
It's one of the groomers for their
one of the
trails.
groomers? Yeah, okay. I've never seen one of those.
They are very impressive, and of course, those of you further down,
there's,
he's got
there's the tines that would kind of break up what's kind of compacted.
in the back there. Yeah, nice smooth ride for those.
Okay. And this is Herbalife?
Yeah, here we go. Ignite Nutrition. She's walking by. She's got blue cards. There she is.
Happy 4th of July!
Yes, indeed.
St. Bernard in the back, another dog.
Oh, wow.
That is a big dog.
I have always wanted one of those.
Do you think it's got a little cask of Herbalife
Somebody
underneath its chin?
Could be. Somebody tried to give me one of those one time.
Really?
Yeah, I said, oh, wow, I really like it. And they said, and I quote, you have to be crazy. You know how much those things eat. Okay, Midwest Farms Operation.
Looming Prairie.
Yes, indeed, driving with a John Deere, a 1940 John Deere on the flatbed.
Model H.
Pulling, what is that?
9560 RT, yeah.
It's an old planter, I believe, that they're pulling.
Yeah, and then an old hand plow that you would
Old
attach to
hand
your
plow,
team.
yeah. Fantastic.
Wonderful.
And then we've got Hardee's following them.
You can always be a star at Hardee's, Daryl.
I know you can. All kinds of branded.
American Burger,
Yeah.
hot
And,
dogs.
they are passing out some mini frisbees already.
Yeah, it looks to be a mini frisbee.
Okay.
They've got those.
Gosh, are we at the horses already?
Oh my!
Best part?
And I
This
think
is-
there's royalty on with their tiaras on their hats, maybe.
Well, one of the horses is showing what it thinks of royalty.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Hello.
Don't worry, the street sweeper is coming in. So anyway, I'm not really sure what that is.
Sunset Saddle Club, though.
Yes, indeed, and they have so many great shows at the Freeborn County Fairgrounds. You know, it's a good thing to do some Sunday afternoon. Take the kids and go out and take a look at these beautiful animals that they have worked with. Some of them have worked with since they've been
Foals,
school.
yeah. More beautiful animals here as they
Yes,
ride
indeed.
on by.
Oh wow, they are pretty.
Nice mix of tan and white and brown. And
Gosh, I wonder what happened to Palominos. Nobody hears those anymore.
maybe they're not in.
That's possible. Maybe they just need a better color.
Are horses a fashion thing, Daryl?
I think so. Well, like any animal. You know, if there's a movie with those Dalmatians are the big thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so
Beethoven for.
and there goes the Sunset Saddle Club's one of their parades.
Yeah, I don't think they all fit in that one.
Not quite.
Now, do they get a pass when they got to come back to the fairgrounds riding the horse down the street? Or do they have to trailer them up?
I would imagine I have to trail it. I'm not really sure, to be honest. And boy, the crowd is going fast.
They're missing the last.
I'm going to stay for the last year.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm right. That guy deserves a lot of credit.
He does, you know. Well, there's two of them.
Well, yeah, once they're side of the street. I wonder if they're going to fight over who gets
The candy they clean up.
well, it's not the candy. It's the road apple for them, you know.
Oh well, I'm sure they'll address that. And the crowd starts to thin out here at Ridge and Hawthorne.
Looks like something like
Oh, weighs as much as the kids do. So Daryl, once again, another year wrapping up here in the books for the Albert Lee Parade, 3rd of July Parade. Hour and 39 minutes from. Lots of rain.
Do we have to wait for a whole year?
Well, you know, we could always go call another parade tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
We'd need the book, but yeah, we definitely could do that.
We need to keep the book. And thank you for joining me, and I had just a wonderful time. And, gee, I'll be gone for a while.
You know, you will be, but that's all right.
No, it isn't. I'm gonna
No, you'll be out for next week. I'll be taking over for the mornings for a whole week.
a whole week.
Yeah, so
By the time I want to come back.
so people have to bear with me for a whole week. Jim Sonis will be taking over the FM mornings next week.
You'll have to bear with him.
Yep, you have to bear with Jim, and this has been another fun year at the parade. Yes.
Just doesn't seem right. So anyway, we'd like to thank Dan Borland for being our host again.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes, indeed. We'd like to thank the Albert Lee Freeborn County Chamber of Commerce for the information.
They do a wonderful job.
Yes, indeed. And
Thank the judges this year.
yes, indeed. Don't forget tomorrow the Bayside Ski Club with their show The Avengers, 2 o'clock on the Edgewater Bay. And then the Albert Lee Community Band kicks things off down at the park.
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock tomorrow evening with their usual John Philip Sousa marches and all kinds of very patriotic music. 10 o'clock approximately, we will see the fireworks display.
Yes, sir.
And I know I don't know why the weather service wants to put a 20% chance of rain in, but
That was gone by this afternoon.
oh, it was. Okay.
Yeah, so that's good.
Well, I know, but I watched a little bit of news tonight before I came, and they're still on TV yakking about rain. So,
Are they?
yeah.
Well, bah
Tell you-
humbug.
Tell you what, if it does rain tomorrow, we will form a committee and we will send them hate mail.
There we go.
Okay.
I like that.
So anyway, we have Minnesota Twins on the way.
We do.
It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful game, I hope.
Oh, it will be.
You know, you can never tell with the Twins.
No, if you're ready, we can go into the game, Daryl.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'd just like to thank once again the Albert Lee Freeborn County Chamber of Commerce, the Convention and Visitors Bureau, and everybody that helped us with the parade. And you have done once again a magnificent job. And we'll see you again next year.
Minnesota Twins baseball right now on Kate.